Hello everyone, my name is Niyaz Bindal. Today I here to present a presentation on the topic lever rule and azeotrops. First of all, we study lever rule. In the chemistry, lever rule is the used to determine the mole fraction, or we can say that mass fraction of each phase of a binary equilibrium phase diagram. It can be also used to determine the fraction of liquid and fraction of solid phases for a given binary composition and temperature, that is between the liquidus and solidus line. In an alloy or a mixture with two phases alpha and such that alpha and beta, which themselves contain two elements A and B, the lever rule states that the mass fraction of a alpha phase is W alpha equal to Wb minus W beta b upon W alpha b minus W beta b, where W alpha b is the mass fraction of element B in the alpha phase and W beta b is the mass fraction of element B in the beta phase, and Wv is the mass fraction of element B in the entire alloy or mixture. All these quantities are at some fixed temperature or pressure. Now we study derivation of lever rule. Suppose an alloy at an equilibrium temperature T consists Wb mass fraction of element B. Suppose also that at temperature T the alloy consists two phases such that alpha and beta, for which the alpha consists W alpha B and beta consists W beta B. Let the mass of the alpha phase in the alloy be m alpha, so that the mass of the beta phase is m beta equal to m minus m alpha, where m is the total mass of alloy. By definition, then the mass of element B in the alpha phase is such that m alpha B equal to W alpha B into m alpha, while the mass of element B in the beta phase is m beta B equal to W beta B into m minus m alpha. Together these two quantities sum to the total mass of element B in the alloy, which is given by mb equal to Wb into m. Therefore Wb m equal to mb equal to m alpha b plus m beta b equal to W alpha b m into m alpha plus W beta b into m minus m alpha. On the solving that, we get W alpha equal to m alpha upon m equal to Wb minus W beta b upon W alpha b minus W beta b. This final fraction is the mass fraction of alpha phase in the alloy. Now we study about the azeotrops. First of all, in our minds a question comes up: what is the azeotrop? An azeotrop, or we can say that constant boiling point mixture, is the mixture of two or more liquids whose proportions cannot be changed by the simple distillation process. This happens because when an azeotrop is boiled, the vapor has the same proportions of the constituents as the unboiled mixture. Because their composition is unchanged by distillations, the azeotrops are also called constant boiling point mixtures. Azeotrops can form only when a mixture deviates from Raoult's law. Now we study minimum boiling azeotrops. It is the type of azeotrop, the solution which show large positive deviation from Raoult's law for minimum boiling azeotrop. The graph of positive azeotrops are given below. Now we see some examples of minimum boiling azeotrops, which are shown as follow. First off, separation of water and isobutanol. Second, dehydration of ethanol. Third, separation of cyclohexane. and benzene. Next, we study maximum boiling azeotrope. It is also the type of azeotrope, the solution which show large negative deviation from Raoult's law form maximum boiling azeotrope. The graph of negative azeotrope is also given below. Now we see some example of maximum boiling azeotropes which are given below. First, nitric acid and water, which boils at 120.2 degrees Celsius at 1 atmospheric pressure. Second, perchloric acid and water, which boils at 203 degrees Celsius. Third, hydrofluoric acid and water, which boils at 111.35 degrees Celsius. Thank you for listening me with patience.